Hey you guys, what's up? I'm Christian, that is Corey, and we are Super Kami Guru 9000, and this is our review of Naruto Manga Chapter 645. So in the beginning of this chapter, they try to tug at our heartstrings with some more emotional bullshit, but I don't give a fuck, because Naruto goes into Ninetales QB mode, and it is badass. But it doesn't end up working. He actually gets about 5 feet in front of everyone, makes a goofy face, has to pick up his own damn jaw because it's a cartoon now, and it goes right into a Ninetales conversation. Okay, so now that Naruto is talking to the Ninetales, he pretty much breaks down to Naruto that, hey, do you remember when you were fighting with Nagato that you had Ninetales chakra, Sage, and then Sage eyes with little slits down the middle, and you were combining the two chakras at that moment? And Naruto doesn't seem to remember that at all. And so after the Ninetales breaks it down to him, he's like, yeah, we can just do that. You don't need to train. We don't need special training or anyone to teach you any of that shit. You'll just do it automatically for the rest of this chapter. And that's pretty much what ends up happening.
What I love about this scene is you actually get to see that Kurama and Naruto's relationship has really evolved. They're actually a lot like Killer Bee and Gyuki, the Eight Tails. I like this a lot, but at the same time, Kurama's not completely warmed up to Naruto all the way. You can actually see when Naruto starts to get a little too comfortable with him, QB actually pushes him away. He's like, get the fuck away from me for a second. We're not that good of buddies, alright? And we even get a better explanation if you remember that one time when Naruto was training at the Toad place. You can actually see he was trying to fuse with Fukasaku, and that wasn't working because the QB was actually pushing them away. The explanation is because Kurama doesn't want to hang out with a Toad. He doesn't want to share space with him in the same room. And I think that's just because he's a little bit prejudiced.
Now that we got all that Sage and QB training out of the way, oh wait, there was none, we pretty much jump right back into the battle, and the 4th Hokage and Naruto immediately power up into their Super QB chakra modes. Is there actually a name for that mode? The big chakra mode?
If it is, it exists in a Wikipedia entry somewhere that I don't wish to look up.
Anyway, they both go into their QB chakra modes, and they make one big-ass Rasengan. It's probably the biggest Rasengan that we've ever seen in Naruto so far, because whenever an attack needs to look impressive, it just gets bigger in Naruto. That's exactly what happens. And then they tell Naruto, hey man, infuse some Sage chakra. And he's like, I've never done this before, but cool, I got this, you know, and he just does it. And they attack Obito, and also they use the Flying Thunder God technique to get behind him. But Obito's starting to figure this out, and he just immediately blocks with his black, shield chakra, and they do crack it, but he pretty much doesn't get hurt by it, and this leads Naruto to jump right back into creating a Bijou Bomb with Sage Mode kind of mixed into it.
The scene that transitions is really awesome. We get to see that he's getting ready to start to do this giant Kermit Bijou Bomb. It's going to be really great. You even get to see there's Hashirama and Madara are still fighting. It doesn't matter all the stuff that's going on around them. But then Obito finally gets desperate. It is time for the infinite Tsukiyomi. And what's really great about this is you get to see that the Ten Tails is slowly starting to emerge from his back. And then it just explodes in the final panel as intimidating as hell. Really awesome.
Okay, so what did we think of this chapter? My personal opinion of it is 2 things. 1, awesome action. 2, a lot of goofiness. A lot of goofiness. And in some ways they worked, and in some ways they really counteracted each other. And I thought that Naruto's goofiness is it's really only there when it needs to be there. Maybe not needs to be, but it's just random. All of a sudden Naruto will go on level 10 on Goofy, and then the next chapter he'll be super serious. He's a lot I don't mean to compare other series, but it's a lot like Luffy in a certain way. They know when to get serious and when not to. And but the action was amazing. I mean, we got a huge QB mode Chakra Rasengan, and now Sage Mode. I feel like they almost glossed over this, because Sage Mode just got introduced. The 2 combinations of these chakras just got introduced in one chapter, and that was it. And it's not like I wanted a training montage. I mean, obviously they can't do that right now, but I just thought that it would take more explanation. I mean, there wasn't even a motherfucking diagram, bitches. There wasn't anything. They just all of a sudden, yeah, no, it's cool, you can do that now.
Were you really missing your crudely drawn outline of a character with chakra flowing through them, explaining how this weird shit works?
I wanted something.
You know what? I'm okay with not seeing this. I'm actually really glad they got back to that whole scene with Nagato, because everybody been talking about that for the longest time. And the payoff for it is pretty decent. You know, I'm glad it didn't change his form too much, because Naruto has had so many different transformations through the use of this Kyuubi chakra, and I'm glad it's not too drastic. The action, friggin' awesome. Those giant Rasengans just destroying the battlefield. I really loved how the chapter started out slow, but then when the action started, big panel, big panel, big panel. Battlefields being destroyed. Really, really fun stuff. The stuff you want to see in your battle mangas. And it's really clear at this point in the series that there has really never been a battle this insane. I mean, this is just nuts. So it's definitely reaching the climax at this point. What I'm most interested in seeing, though, is what Obito is planning on doing with the Ten Tails. Obviously, Madara says he's going to use the Infinite Tsukiyomi. How is this going to work? Is he going to put everybody in sort of a weird dream state world? Is he going to have the Ten Tails do something we haven't even seen yet? I don't know. I just know it's awesome. And another thing, Sasuke this week. Is he impressed by Naruto, or is he depressed by Naruto? I can't tell.
Okay, so this week we want to drop a 9 out of 10 on this chapter of Naruto. Awesome chapter, goofy, funny stuff, and I mean, there's just more great stuff to come. The Infinite Tsukiyomi is actually around the corner. I almost think it's too early for this to come to. This seemed like endgame moves for the Naruto series to actually see this technique be used. Maybe it's going to fail. Maybe it's going to go into a flashback, and not a flashback, but like a Road to Ninja sort of bullshit where everyone's safe in Konoha again and they have to like fight their way out of it. Who knows? Maybe
I kind of hope it doesn't do that.
Yeah,
because that's what Road to Ninja was for.
Yeah, we don't want that anymore. We want to see Madara fuck up Obito and then take the Ten Tails, and then we want to see some more cool stuff on that. Stay in the battlefield. Don't go other places, series. Stick right here. We want to watch this stuff. Okay, guys, before you go, make sure and check out our video of DragonCon. It's a comic book, pop culture, anime, everything convention. It's so much fun. It's a lot like the San Francisco Comic-Con. It's what we have on the East Coast. It's really fun. We made a little video about it. The link will be below. There'll be an annotation up above, so please go check that out.
Also, guys, this month starts Pokemon Month, where I'm going to be doing a lot of different Pokemon-themed videos each week. And this week they just revealed the Mega Evolutions of the Kanto starters from Pokemon Red and Blue. If you guys want to see what they are, make sure and check out the video up top. It's really awesome.
Anyway, you guys, the best way to support these videos is give them a big thumbs up. We always appreciate it. Or subscribe to our channel, even better. And until next time, Super Kami Guru 9000